Let's talk about North Carolina's arch nemesis, and that is Duke. This is going to be a team to where they have a lot of talent, but what will they be able to do against Virginia?
Right. Their top 3 scorers are gone from last year, which is really nothing new for Duke. As of late, they're kind of turning into that Kentucky team. Now, Kentucky, they're still Kentucky. They still recruit, and then players leave for the draft because they're really good. And you're seeing that more with Duke. And there's nothing really wrong with that because Coach K has been able to coach these teams up. They got 4 5-star recruits. You wonder why there's no 5-star recruits in the Big East? It's because they all went to the ACC. So Matthew Hurt and Wendell Moore, they're going to be the new vets for this team. Duke's always got a couple of guys who stuck around. They played for a couple of years after that. Last year's Trey Jones. Can Hurt and Wendell Moore step up and lead these young recruits to the promised land? I certainly think Duke is capable of being a top 10 team in the nation this year. I also do think UVA will be as well.
Yeah, Virginia, I think Wendell Moore, if he does his job, is another one of those guys we're talking about in February, March as an ACC Player of the Year contender. I think he is very, very good. And Jalen Johnson's one of those guys you're mentioning, just the extreme plethora of 5 stars. That's a good thing. Last year you had pretty much Zion Mania running wild at Duke, or really 2 years.
Yeah,
2 years ago, I should say. And when that team did get to the NCAA tournament, they struggled a bit. 2 years ago, in the last NCAA tournament. Now Duke this season, they don't have that 1-star guy. That's a good thing in college basketball. You're going to have a ton of guys running off of each other, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I cannot say that enough. And don't forget about Columbia transfer Patrick Tate. He might be someone that is relied on a bit. Maybe not in a starting 5, but he's someone that can come in off the bench and put in some numbers. He can put in some work, and that's a good thing. Duke has the right mix of youth and experience to make a very deep run. You have to have the veteran guys, and college basketball is a sport where you have freshmen that step up big time. The right collection of youth and experience is there. The work of Coach K, how the experienced guys sort of groom up the young stars, I think it's going to make a big, big difference. I think Duke is definitely in Tier 1A, but will ACC play follow the fact that I think they have some better talent than Virginia?